Morning, y'all. Welcome back to Pineywood Woods Homestead. Lisa here. We survived Winter Storm Izzy, I think it was. I don't remember when they started naming winter storms, but we did get a good bit of sleet yesterday, and it's actually snowing again a little bit this morning. So I'm heading out to get all the animals fed and take y'all along with me. All right, let's see if the chickens will come out this morning. It was funny yesterday. They're normally up in the house by 3 o'clock, 3:30, and yesterday evening they absolutely would not go up. So I had to stay out here with them till right at dark so I could get everybody up and get the door shut. And one other slight change, see if you can see him in here. That's one of our one too many roosters. They got into a scuffle the other day and they just wouldn't leave him alone. So got him out of there and said, you know, we'll just let him run loose, let him stay outside. But he's actually learned to put himself up in their old coop at night. So I'm just shutting him up in there at night so that he's safe and letting him out in the mornings as well. One thing we are happy about around here is the breeding group. These lovely ladies have decided to start laying eggs now. So not only are we getting eggs from our laying group, but we are getting some from these now. They're small, but they're just starting out, so they'll eventually be a good size medium brown egg. So I just grabbed a few. I've got them in my pocket. Forgot to bring anything to get them in. So here's hoping that I don't make an egg omelet in my coat pocket. Let's see if anybody's up yet this morning. I waited a little later because yesterday it was so cold and sleeting so hard that nobody wanted to come out, but oh yeah, there's my babies. There's little Dixie already playing out. And back there's Porky. He's just coming out of their house. And I think I just woke Samson up. Let's see. Hey, Samson. All right, let me get all these babies fed now. Samson is really growing, and he's quickly adjusted to just regular feed instead of where he was getting some of his mama's milk. Pigs actually, when they're nursing with their mothers, they sing, and the mothers sing to them. So he still had that habit of singing when he ate and singing when I would rub his belly. So he's finally adjusting to being without mama, and we still do have him in the farrowing barn right now, just because we knew this storm was coming and we wanted to make sure that he was good and warm. So hopefully sometime later this week, we'll be able to let him out into this part of the fenced-in area so that he can start seeing Dixie and Porky and Rosie and socializing him a little bit with them. Finally having a Hereford board to use for breeding has been a years-long planning for Matthew and I. We started out originally with just Rosie and 2 of her litter mates. We processed 2 of the other 2 and kept her for breeding, which was our plan all along. She was a Hereford cross, and we got 2 girls and a boy, and we wanted to pick the best girl of the 2 to start using for breeding. And while she is a cross, Samson is full Hereford, so we're getting the line back to where by the time we breed Samson with Dixie, we should have a full Hereford. And for those of you that don't know, Herefords are a heritage breed. They're a rare breed. There's about, I think, 2,000 breeding head in the country now. So they are making a comeback. But we wanted something unique, and we wanted something easy for me to handle. Matthew's used to being around pigs, and I'm fine around them myself. But with me taking care of him a lot, even before he got sick, I wanted something that I felt comfortable around. And Herefords are generally known for their calm temperament. And so they're great for first-time pig farmers. They're great for small farms. They do great grazing and foraging. So this was just the optimal breed. Plus, we love the look. And we wanted something just really different and to get back into those old-style pigs and, you know, keep a piece of history still going along. Yesterday was full of challenges. I came down early yesterday morning to get everybody fed and make sure everybody was okay. Of course, our water tanks were froze. Porky and Dixie's wasn't that big of a deal to get unthawed. Rosie's took a little bit more work, but she did help me with it. She's so helpful, but her actually sucking on the nipple, even though no water was coming out, helped to thaw it out. But after lunch, I came back down here. Hers was completely frozen again, so I took the nipple off to clean it out. Well, then the nipple broke, so that was a lot of running back and forth to get tools, another nipple, and long story short, we now have the water tank heater in there, so that'll keep hers from freezing solid. Hers is the main thing, and I think it's because it's just her drinking out of it. Porky and Dixie's did freeze yesterday morning from the overnight, but with 2 of them drinking out of it, it doesn't freeze quite as solid as what hers does. These 2 are very curious about Samson. They will actually have stopped eating right when I feed them, because I feed them before Samson, and then they come over to be nosy and see what's going on, so they'll actually go back and eat now that he's calmed down and he's eating his breakfast. You can see they've been rooting around and playing. Y'all, everybody's fed and taken care of. Chickens are out, the lone rooster's out, and I'm gonna head on back to the house and start planting more spring and summer gardens. I love winter weather, but I'm dying to get back in the dirt. So what I'm gonna do today is go through and start planting out the beds. I want to get some new ones built this spring, so that's on my list, and just go through my seeds and figure out what I want to plant, and may add some new seeds to the order this year. But anyways, thanks for joining along with us. If you're new here, we appreciate you joining in. If you've subscribed, thank you. If not, we would love to have you join along, and y'all have a wonderful day. I'll see you on the next one, y'all.